Leaders have been saying that skepticism is one of the big challenges facing the leaders in Paris, but not everyone is doubtful about the chances for real progress. Earlier, I spoke with Ranping Song with the World Resources Institute. He's been attending the conference and shared his thoughts with me about day one.
By listening to what they're saying, actually, it's a very inspiring story. Also, so far that there's actually announcements from United States and China and actually another 19 countries trying to double their investment on R&D on clean energy, as well as announcement from India and together with France and many other countries to join partnership to enhance renewable energy development. So far, there's very little, substance on the negotiation, but momentum is very good.
I was just going to ask you, what does this do for momentum?
I think the importance of have the heads of states and government to be present in the first day is to let them give the instruction to the negotiators, that the people who are actually doing negotiation, that we should move beyond rhetoric, that we should move beyond our existing positions to really come together and reach compromise and reach agreement. And I think that's a brilliant idea to bring them together in the first day rather than in the last days. So it actually will get things moving much smoother and faster.
You mentioned rhetoric, and a lot of people say that one of the problems is people put out targets, but it's lip service. Can they be meaningful? And I know we spoke to you back in September about China, and China's been out in front saying, hey, we're going to do these things. But you are seeing tangible progress, aren't you?
Yes, I think that's very, very tangible progress on all fronts. We can see China is making great progress to its 12-5-year plan. We're seeing them actually, increase its renewable energy targets, compared to, it was made in 11 5-year plans, and it continues to commit to do so. So, we see so far this year, coal-fired power plants usage have been coming down, and there's continuing increase for installation for renewable energy such as wind and solar. So, we see this momentum, there's no doubt.
Can I ask you, though, about the difficulties that China faces? Because it's a huge economy, relies so much on coal. What are some of the issues that the country faces as it transfers from, the coal burning to a more green technology?
Yes, this is actually depends on China to keep its own old habit. It relies on the old development pathway to grow, consuming all the coals and then burning all these, emitting all these pollutants and carbon emissions. So this is not easy. And fortunately, we see very determined will from the political leaders to carry this forward. It doesn't, but it's still there will be pain. There actually be long process before this all come true. For example, that the economy actually starting, to slow down a little bit. This is not, let me make it clear, this is not because China is taking action. This is exactly because China is taking action, because taking actions will actually not sacrifice growth, but actually create growth. I think that was also a theme that we hear a lot today.
There's melting going on in Tibet. Should we be worried about that?
I think if the top meteorologist of China told you that that he considered climate change as a serious threat to national security, and there's a big huge impact, I think there's a really good reason to worry about it. Although that with climate change will happen very slowly, and then there's still time for us to do some adaptation to mitigate the impact. But once they happen, it's likely to be irreversible. So again, more reason to action now.